I will be the judge of your Aeon strength.
Perhaps later. Can I not go and unlock them now? Go all the way over here. Out of your way so you don't like get up in my grill like you've been doing. So we have the flower scepter. We also have the blossom crown, which we got from catching the monsters. Was it on Mount Gagazet or something like that? And that will allow us to get in here, which she did say this was a temple and a center of like the spear and religion, and there is a faith here, but which faith is it? We will find out. You're gonna go in there and pray your little heart out. Just like that dance scene at the end of the first episode of Pose was so amazing. With Whitney Houston in the background. So we got Cindy. Confirm. We got Cindy, we got Sandy, and we got Mindy. So we got the they're called the Matcha Sisters. And it might look like we just got 3 Aeons. Technically we did, because there are 3 faith, but you summon them as one, so anyone who played Final Fantasy IV, you remember these guys. But what I love about them in this game is that their design is like insectival. It's like they had an insect style design, but you'll see that in the next episode, I guess.
Why couldn't we see to stop the dreaming? Why did we stay on the Spira? We had forgotten for so long. We had forgotten to move forward. We had forgotten to change.
And get a defense sphere, which is actually quite useful. So there they are, the Matcha Sisters. They're under that thing. That reminds me of like that weird. Apparently, so I went to when I was in Japan, I did go to the Square Enix shop or whatever, Eternia, which is near the Square Enix building, and apparently there's like a Sephiroth under the floor or something like that. Well, I didn't see it while I was there, but that's what I was thinking the whole time, was like it's like these Aeons, these faith that are under the floor.
I will be the judge of your Aeon strength. Are you good enough, I wonder?
Oh, I'm good enough. Just wait till you see these bitches. So now we're gonna fight you, Jimbo.
Now,
I'm ready, I'm ready. So I might as well show off the Matcha Sisters now. Here's Yojimbo with his amazing entrance animation. It's so cool. There's like all these weird, complicated.
choose your Aeon well, son.
There are all these weird, like, complicated algorithms for which attack you'll use when you pay which amount of money. And there's parts of like almost, because I was reading about it and I was just like, oh, that's way too much effort. There's almost like a friendship stat like there is in Pokemon as well, where using him will give him more friendship with Yuna and stuff. It's like, at the end of the day, if you pay him enough money and you have enough friendship with him, you can pretty much almost one-hit KO any boss in the game. But to be honest, the effort of getting that prepared and getting him ready and spending all the money is way more than it is to just fight any of the bosses in the game normally. So yeah, here they are, the Matcha Sisters. I love them. I just think this is so cool. You see, like, one is the ladybird, one's kind of like an ant, and one of them's like a wasp. And they're pretty much, do you know what they were like? They're pretty much just the Sanderson Sisters from Hocus Pocus is what they are. So Cindy is the ladybird, so help each other, so she can, just like in the in Final Fantasy IV, Cindy is kind of the supporting character, so they'll use like random attacks, so it's kind of hard to judge what exactly they'll do, but they're just so ridiculously powerful that that's almost kind of irrelevant. So if you do fight, they'll do a physical attack. If you go do as they will, Mindy is the magic character, so she might end up doing like a magical attack. Sandy is the physical attacker. So this will do like a ridiculous amount of damage. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that they also can break the damage limit. So you just saw that Sandy did like 16,000 damage. So with Mindy, repeat, so Pasado. So you can just see right now at a glance how overpowered they are. They pretty much just took out Yojimbo in a couple of attacks. What I'm probably going to do is use them against Anima, and then use Anima against them is probably the best way to show off.
Stop. That is enough.
Not only that, but Anima is the only Aeon I can think of at the moment who probably would be able to beat them. I love how the dog is still there when you beat Yojimbo. It's just like the dog is still there barking at you. Just like a real, like, small dog would do. Just bark at you all the time. Just like, shut up.
Shall we see how well you're trained?
So now Anima.
Very well.
And then, like, the thing is with the Matcha Sisters, they do have an overdrive that they can do, which is the same as in Final Fantasy IV. They can do their what's it called, their Delta attack or whatever, their Delta rune, but they're so powerful that you hardly ever get to see it. You usually end up taking everything out by the time they actually get the chance to use it. It's really annoying me that Yuna is like just like 1 millimeter away from having a full overdrive, because if she weren't, then I'd probably be able to just grand summon and get all of their overdrives up. But oh well, that's just the way it is. I ended up not cutting the video because who has time for that crap? Now I'm probably just going to be there like agonizing and editing, like, oh, do I cut it in half? Do I leave it as one long video? To be honest, I think with the Aeon battles, I can just leave it as one long video. It depends on how long it ends up being. I don't like going over a half an hour. I think between 20 and 30 minutes is optimal. And then it's like those first 4 battles are going to be way longer than these battles using the Sanderson Sisters. It's pretty much just who they are. You have the one leader with the red hair, you have like the little blonde one, and you have the fat one. It's like, it's oh yeah, you just go ahead and use auto life, why not? As if they're going to take out Mindy. You know, Mindy is the more fragile of them. Taking a break, yeah, you do that. Do as you will. Reflect. Yeah, that'll do it. Faraga. 11,000 damage, that's ridiculous. One more time. Yeah, don't you do take a break. See, even a regular attack, even like a regular attack just went ahead and, broke the damage limit. The one more time can be really handy, just because, like, if you get them on, like, an attack that you want them to do. See, Mindy is the magic user, you just saw her do 20,000 damage, which is ridiculous. And she can even use Flare and things like that, like I've seen her use in the past. And then you use the one more time, and then they just keep repeating it. So if Sandy ends up using Razzia, which is the one where she does the slashing attack that does crazy damage, you just use one more time. Use one for all while you're at it, or all for one. Yeah, shut up. We've heard you yapping so much. Okay, here's the last one. We're going to have to, after demonstrating how ridiculously powerful they are, now we actually have to fight them.
Now, are Are you ready?
I'm not sure. I think Anima is the only choice. Anima and Bahamut, I should be able to do it, but she's going to summon the Matcha Sisters now. It's going to be crazy. Plus, I haven't shown off Anima yet, so I guess I'll show off Anima. The handy thing about Bahamut is that Impulse would hit all three of them, do you know? But really, is that going to be that important? There they are, the Sanderson Sisters. That film, Hocus Pocus. I swear everyone needs to see that film, it's so good.
Choose your Aeon well, son.
Like, I wonder if it was intentional that they just look like the characters from Hocus Pocus. It's got to be, doesn't it? There's no possibility that it's unintentional, because how would you have like the leader have like that crazy red hair that's almost like Winnie's hair in Hocus Pocus, and be like the skinny one, and then you have the young small blonde one, and then you have like the fat one with the dark hair. It's like it can't not be intentional, surely. That's like something for Ask Reddit. I'd ask Reddit, like, what do you think about the potential that the Matcha Sisters in Final Fantasy X are, what skills does he have? Why does he have all this crap? This is crazy. I think I'm gonna take her out first, Mindy. Oh yeah, Anima can break the damage limit as well. Don't be using Flare on me. A crazy amount of damage. Oh, how did you miss that humongous thing? I just don't want to end her using like crazy powerful attacks on me. Maybe we'll get to see Anima's Overdrive here, which could be cool. Wonder how much pain will actually inflict on her. And keeping in mind she has Shell, because pain should be like a magic type attack, and it still did 9,700, so theoretically it would have done even more than that. Okay, it's Overdrive time. Okay, don't kill me now, please. I think we'll still be good. Mighty Guard. Fuck off with that. We're just doing crazy attacks here now. Worst case scenario, as we know, all we'll end up doing is summoning Bahamut and using Impulse. It's like you wonder which part is actually Seymour's mother. Is Seymour's mother this part under here? Or is it like the part up above? I think it's probably like the part up above, just because like when they show her in that cutscene, they have like the same, like look at how much damage this is doing, it's crazy. Like that's like multiples of 3,000 damage we're doing right there. And then like one last big attack. I knew you could do it, Anima. But yeah, when they show her in that cutscene where like they have the same pose. Also, Anima's doing like some sort of autoerotic asphyxiation up there with those other hands that are around her neck.
That is enough.
And just as if to illustrate that, it shows a close-up of it. It really is like something out of Silent Hill or something.
Ah, you have made some progress. And for that, I am glad. Take this. It may come in handy.
That'll definitely come in handy.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible.
Yeah, there are no Aeons left.
You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Aww.
Sender.
I'll
Yes.
perform descending. Why is everybody I know and love in this game a zombie? Well, not everybody. I really like Belgamine as a character, though.
And save Spira.
With her, like, she looks like Kate Blanchett or something. Did I say that previously? And we got the moon sigil. So yeah, that's why you want to fight the rest of the Aeons, is first of all you get to lay Belgamine to rest. And you also get the moon sigil, which is like the second ingredient we need for Yuna's weapon. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, seeing as what I'll do is I will split the video in half, but I'll probably have some time in this one. Yeah, final showdown with Shin, whatever. Or would it actually be faster to go... Oh no, fuck, I screwed myself. Is there a way to get off the airship? To unboard the airship? I was just thinking it would probably be faster to go back to where I was. Because look, Camlan's High Bridge, none of that is going to help us. Lake Macalania, Guado Salam, Thunder Plains. None of this is going to help us. The Camlands probably is the fastest way to get there. What I wanted to do is go and like upgrade Riku's, Yuna's and Auron's weapons. Is what I wanted to do. And it probably would have been faster. Yeah, I do. To just ride the Chocobo from where I left it at the Remium Temple. To go back that way, but oh well. Hindsight is 2020, am I right? Not that it's that big a deal at the end of the day. Yeah, so I probably am going to end up cutting this video in half. I like those Aeon battles though, they're really cool. Again, like Yuna getting all of those magic upgrades just made it ridiculously, made the Aeon's magic ridiculously overpowered, but that's what it's there for. Needless to say, I have that peaceful bangle on Lulu so that she doesn't, so that we don't have any enemy encounters here. Who the hell are you? Oh yeah, we pretty much just screwed them over, is what happened at the temple. So if you guys remember, there was that like family. I think this actually is the right way to go, funnily enough, isn't it? Well, up here is. Up this like crystal path. But if you guys remember, there was that family where we reunited them or whatever. And that like stopped that person from blocking the path where we were able to get the mirror upgraded up here. Well, this is like the exact same place that you come then when you want to upgrade the weapons. So I have a couple of them. Yuna is going to present their weapon. And I have both the crest and the sigil. So you can, when you have the weapons, you can upgrade them. You can like half upgrade them. But I don't really see the point of that. You can like customize a better weapon, then you can half upgrade them. Like Yuna is going to do the same one. I should have probably shown that what it's like when it's half upgraded. Maybe I'll do that with Auron's one. So now this is like fully, it's at its maximum power and it's going to be ridiculous. The Nirvana. But like, let's say, for example, like Lulu's weapon, like that's just a regular weapon that I, bought and then upgraded with 2 things, and it's extremely powerful. So the Masamune, so at the moment it's like no AP, so it's pretty much useless. When we present it once with the Mars Crest, we're going to see what it has then. I think it keeps no AP and it gets like 2 of the skills, and then like when you upgrade it the final time, it gets the last one and replaces no AP with like triple AP or something like that. It's something like that anyway happens with them. No. No. So Oren, what's it looking at? Yeah, double overdrive, which is also not bad. I'm enjoying kind of having this consistency with recording and uploading this again. I feel it's like it's such a shame that I wasn't able to do that the whole time. Because it's so enjoyable when you get into that good routine of recording and uploading. I feel like you enjoy the game more. No, I wanted to show Oren's weapon now. So now it has break damage limit, triple overdrive, first strike, and counter attack, which is just going to be ridiculous. So Riku is the last person's weapon that we're going to be presenting. Because I don't want to do any thunderbolts or butterflies or blitz ball or chocobos. I don't have any time for that crap. I love how she presents it. She's just all like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not perky. It's a word that's like perky, not chirpy. Is it perky? Peppy, that's what I'm looking for. She's all peppy, like she has lots of pep. Go present the same weapon again. It's like her magical girl stance or something. So now it's at maximum power. Well, let's go ahead and equip that thing. No, I don't want to. So, equip and Yuna. So instead of the Rod of Wisdom, which has magic plus 5, magic plus 3, and sensor, we're going to equip the Nirvana, which is break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and 1 MP cost, which is going to be obscene. And with Riku, instead of the Force Knuckles, which has strength plus 5 and magic plus 5, we're going to equip the God Hand, which is break damage limit, triple overdrive, double AP, and Jillionaire, which basically means we'll get a shit ton of money, so... And triple overdrive means we'll be able to mix a whole lot more regularly. That's it for this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. I will see you next time when we actually go ahead to finish the game, so... Thank you for watching this LP. Bye now.